Hey, what's up everyone? I'm actually doing this video in response to a comment that I put on comichyjinx latest video. I saw he had a new video up. I always like his videos because he collects very similar books to myself, and the books I collect, like not a lot of people collect them, so it's kind of cool to see other people who are interested in the same type of books that you're interested in. And that's generally like the type of videos I watch. It's just people who collect things that are similar to what I collect, or informational videos, things like that. So yeah, he suggested that I put a video up of my LB Cole and Wally Wood books. And so what I'm doing here, I'm going to do an LB Cole video, and I'll do the Wally Wood video separately. And I have a decent amount of LB Cole books, so I think I can get a good 10 minutes or so in here. So anyway, this first book here is Ship Ahoy, which was a one-shot, and it's not extremely rare. I see a lot of them on eBay for sale. So if you were interested in this book, you could probably get it. And I would suggest trying to get it now while the prices are still reasonable. It's gone up since I bought it, but still not super expensive yet. So that's a cool book. And then I have a lot of romance books with LB Cole artwork. In my opinion, he's the number two behind Matt Baker as far as like romance artists go. So Matt Baker stuff is like ridiculously expensive, so I just went straight to the LB Cole stuff and started picking up everything I could find. I probably should have bought a couple more issues than I did, but the ones I bought I'm happy with, because now all the prices are really high on them, and they're very hard to find now. You don't really see them for sale too much. So this first one is Popular Teenagers 18, and this was part of a lot that I picked up that had I think it had about 7 or 8 romance books in there, and there's 2 LB Cole books and a Matt Baker in there. So that caught my eye, so I picked it up. Cool cover, for money or love, or no, I mean for love or money. I'm thinking of the Socrates song. If anybody listens to underground rap, Canadian rappers. So yeah, really cool. I'm glad to have it. And now here's Exciting Top Thrilling Love Stories number 7. Really cool cover. Actually has a little bit of a Matt Baker look to it. I mean it's an LB Cole cover, but the artwork reminds me of Matt Baker a little bit, like the way the woman is drawn. Especially the way that the legs are drawn. It looks like the Matt Baker style. So I always thought that was kind of cool. Okay, so this is another one that I got from that lot that I was just talking about. It's Confessions of Romance number 7. This one is really, really hard to find. I'd never seen it for sale before, except for the one copy that I got. And it's the first issue in the series. Pretty decent condition. Probably somewhere in the 4.5 range. So really cool. Okay, now here's a real beat up copy of True to Life Romances. I have a small collection of these. Small as in 3 issues. So this one is in a really crappy bag and everything, but it's a crappy condition book, so whatever. And it's like maybe like a 1.8 at the tops. It's got like a detached piece here, big rip here. The cover's separated. There's like a big spine split to the staple. The interior pages are good. They're not bad. And there's no pieces missing or anything, so that's cool. and I only paid $6 for it shipped, and it's definitely more valuable than that now. As far as if I were to sell it now, I've seen ratty copies going for $60 to $70, so I'd say that fits the bill right there. So here's True to Life Romances 14. This was an awesome find that I had a few years ago. I think I paid less than $20 for it, and it's a really nice looking book. It's got some creases like that go across the cover, but they don't break color. So it's like, and the spine is like perfect, and I think it was sold as a very VG plus, but I could see it being even higher. I don't know if those creases were able to be pressed out, maybe even higher. So really nice. Not that I would actually send it for pressing or anything, because I'm not going to sell it, so what's the point? And here is True to Life Romances 13. This was also another one that I found at the same time as that one I just showed, at the same time as 14, and bought it off the same seller. This was also advertised as VG plus. Really nice. This one doesn't have any major creases, but yeah, it's probably higher than that grade, really. So yeah, really nice. Alright, so now I'm going to show my slabs. So I've shown this one in a couple of different videos. I usually sneak it in like a tag video or something. Like, I don't really usually show it in my regular videos, but it'll make its debut, I guess, in this video for my regular type of videos. So it's a 5.5. It's got restoration, but it's only a tear seal to the back cover, so it does not really matter to me, and I'm really glad I have this book in such a nice grade. So I'll show the back cover. And get like a sideways view of it. Really, really cool book. Probably one of my favorite LB Cole covers, if not my favorite. I mean, he's got so many great ones. Okay, so here's Power Comics, number 4. This is the last issue. And LB Cole did not do all the covers for Power Comics, but he did do this one. There's certain covers that he didn't do, I think, unless I might be mistaken. Don't take my word for that. So here's like a nice side view of it. It's an old label too, which is good. If you believe in that whole, stricter grading thing, I guess there might be a little bit of truth to it, but I don't know. That's the back cover. I bought this from Metropolis Comics, as you can see. Can't remember if I made an offer or I just bought it for the price they had it at. I might have made an offer, I can't remember. But I think I got a pretty good price on it. Just a couple $100, but that's what you gotta pay for those. So here's Starling Terror Tales, number 10. This is the first issue, so it's really number 1. PGX 5.5, graded in 2008. So, but this one looks pretty accurate to me. I took a good look at the spine and everything. It's like completely flat, sharp corners and edges. The spine is probably where most of the wear is, and it's not really even that bad. It's definitely a nice looking book. So yeah, don't be like, oh, I can't buy PGX, blah blah blah. Just the prices are usually cheaper on them because people don't really trust in their grading. But you could find some deals. Like, not every PGX is overgraded. Just like not every CGC book is graded correctly either. So yeah, I picked this up for under $100, and I bought this a long time ago. I think this was the first LB Cole book that I ever picked up, and after that I just was like, I need to get all the LB Cole books I could find, so I started building my collection. Okay, so this is the last LB Cole book that I picked up. you know, up until this point. And it's a Blue Bolt number 107, which is one of those sci-fi covers. And it's got some Space Hawk in there from Basil Wolverton, which is cool. Of course, I'm not going to get to see it because it's in a slab, but you can look this stuff up online. They have scans and stuff. This is also a PGX, and this was graded in 2017, so it's more recent. It's pretty high grade. I'll show you the back of it. Sorry for the glare. I turned the flash on just so these would show up, because first time I tried to do this video, these slabs were like really not coming in good. But they're coming in a lot better now. So here's some other angles. And okay, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank comichyjinx for giving me the suggestion to do this type of video, and I will probably be back at some point with a Wally Wood video. So thanks again, and take care, everyone.